All right. So, welcome to a game that I'm just simply calling Airewood Travellers, which is a game pretty much isolated from the Unnamed Adventures guild. So, time and calendars will be pretty much kept by the players, although it won't really matter on their part. And what the purpose of Airewood Travelers is that solo characters or duo players get to travel around the world of Airewood and help me, and on top of them, help me world build, and on top of that, gain more knowledge of how to operate in the world of Airewood. So I didn't get the time to explain it in the I made this, so I will do it here. So let the two players introduce themselves, and I'll kind of explain what's going on, and we'll go on from there. So, Alex.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Alex Blanco, also known as Alex Number Two, and I will be playing Dano Seaworth the Seventh. Sandra, don't laugh. He is a Triton barbarian who is originally from a kingdom called Aquaria in the depths of the Damon Sea, and stumbled across Oriana during his travels when a shamanistic person of his kingdom told him that he should come to the surface and help cleanse the darkness, for if not, it will be the end to the world entirely. So he is on a mission to protect those who cannot protect themselves, and also Oriana on the way. Yeah.
Hey, my name is my name is Sandra. I'm going to be playing Oriana. She's an Eladrin, which is a elven subrace. She's very moody, very emotional in every way, and she kind of fell into this plane, or rather, was tossed into this plane because that's sort of the thing of her tribe. Like when they come of age. They get sent out into the world to grow stronger, like the people from her tribe. And when they come back to their home plane, they will have to fight a death battle in order to see if they can actually stay in this home plane. Otherwise, they will simply die. So, if she ever wants to see like her family and friends again, well, friends, if they come back too, that is. Um, then she has to survive this battle, which is what she's kind of training for, seeking out um challenges that she can overcome to become better. And that's it. She stumbled over Dana's. They went to Illumina together, and they were actually already on a mission with the UAG, and they felt kind of hopeless, or like kind of useless rather, not hopeless. And Ariana is trying to persuade Danos to come with her on this quest in the open wide world. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So this is Aluna and its surrounding areas, and our heroes are going to pretty much start in Alumna. And for the purposes of all the other players who may be watching us as a sort of session 0 or session 1 at this point, you don't have to start in Alumna. You can start in whatever area you want. But for the purposes of this game, they have chosen to start in Alumna as they are previous members of the UAG, or still are, but are just traveling. They have hired Jefferson, squire from a nearby village, and his dog Jefferson to take care. Or Jefferson's the squire, Robert's the dog, and they are setting off to wherever their little hearts decide to take them. Now for Danos,
Yep.
Aquarius is way the hell out here.
Where is it? All right.
You're gonna go there.
Cool.
Wait,
Way
what?
big.
Mikey, you're frozen.
Huh? I mean,
Your screen's frozen. I can't see that.
I think your screen's frozen.
Okay.
No, your screen's frozen.
Okay. Sure.
So this is where Aquarius is.
I still can't see it.
Nope.
Big red dot.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I-
There it is.
Oh, found it.
Hmm.
Yep, there it is. Hey, that's my home. That's cool.
And basically, I thought this would be a good place because it lets them see everything that goes in here in this deep area. So they know all the ships that are coming in and they don't go in here because that's where the other tribes of Tritons kind of live.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, they know that's where they pretty much Triton pioneers go to die because they don't live very long in there. Although there are some permanent settlements in here, they're very deep. They can't get in the coast. So that's why they're out here. Anyways, where do you two decide to go? Again, there's no story for this. It's whatever you guys make of it.
So, Danis, I think like maybe your seer can tell you something. Like maybe her visions have changed, right?
See, that's what I'm hoping, because if these things do not change, then I fear that I must stay with Sir Pinkis.
Well,
For,
is there
for it is my destiny. It is what I must do.
is there any way that you can like talk to your seer, or, like go back to Aquaria? Like I told you, I can breathe on the water, and I can do the thing with my fingers where I get like those swimmy things, but only for an hour. Am I muted?
Hello?
Hi.
Yes, I disconnected mid-speech.
Huh, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, great. What, you didn't hear any of my good
Nope.
old speech? Great.
Nothing.
All right. So, I guess Danos would just say, I fear that is our only option at this point. If the seer's visions haven't changed, then there is no point in leaving the guild, for that is how I will cleanse the darkness from both the surface and the aquatic world.
So do you... No, he disconnected. Let's just wait.
Well then.
No.
Infinity. Okay.
No.
So I'm hoping you're not gonna have us take the horses down there too, because that sounds like an underwater place from the way you guys are talking.
Yes, Jefferson, how do you do, good lad?
Don't yell. They'll scare the horses and my dog. And Robert, don't scare Robert. And yeah, I'm doing good. You know, I'm really glad to be part of this contract. 50 gold is a lot. So I'll definitely help you whenever I can.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you very much. And
Right.
I'm really glad that you come in with us, because it's always good if we're like a little more people. But Dana's here is not really convinced that we should go, and he kind of needs to see like his seer, so that she can say that's the right way to go. Which I feel personally, I think this is the way to go. It's like just my feeling, and I'm usually right.
I think so too, Lady Oriana. This is the right decision. This is something that will guide our next path, and this will show us the way to how we will save this world. And you can also potentially come stronger as we go down this new path as well.
Yes. And is there any way where we can purchase like a map or something, or like Jeff, do you have a map of the surrounding area? Because I'm kind of new here.
Oh, please, I For I per se think that I am quite good at directions.
Yeah, but we need a map, not only directions.
Well, I can guide our way through any obstacle and any unforeseen circumstances. I know my roads front ways and back ways and upside down ways and all the ways.
That sounds very convenient. Why don't we just follow like the big C here, the big thing, and will it not take us like to Aquaria if we just go by foot?
Well, we must keep going east, but eventually we will get to Aquaria. I surfaced near a village called Redgill, but it is much farther than that.
Uh,
Beg your pardon, but isn't east to Endoterian?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what Endoterian is. Can you please explain?
It's a mine to the east, and he points inland.
What direction are we looking at? What direction is north?
So east is to the right.
Oh, why'd you
Yeah.
do that?
yeah, look at the map. There's literally a location called Endoterian.
Oh, Endoterian. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was north. I assumed it was north. Okay. All right, then we head west. I'm great at directions, like I said.
Jefferson, do you happen to have like a map or something?
No.
Is a map included in cartographer's tools?
No,
Helps you make
I don't think so.
Well, can we not just buy a map from the surroundings?
I don't see why not.
I mean, I think you can.
Well, then before we head out, I think we should buy a map.
Excellent idea, Lady Oriana.
Okay? Okay.
50 gold for a map.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
50 gold.
I'll pay it.
That's so
A
expensive.
map of the area. So that might cover like Illumina and its surrounding areas
That's
for
not
50 gold.
helpful
Sure.
at all.
Sure, still, I'll buy it. 5, 6. Okay. I bought it for 50 gold.
I'll also ask the man, do you happen to have a map of the continent as well? Because we are going on possibly a large trek.
He says, "Oh yeah, I can I have one. It's the same price if you want that one instead." And
Oh,
basically, it will.
Yes,
cover-
let's swap.
Okay.
So basically, it will. I can't click and drag on here. Right? No. So if you're watching my mouse, it will basically cover all of this.
That is.
So basically, cover all of Demon Sea, and it'll have like little maps point out the coastal areas that are kind of just outside of its range. But besides that, that's all it shows.
How should I call that map of Middle Airewood?
Demon map. I don't know.
Area refers to the plane, so I don't know what this fucking continent is called.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay.
I mean, I guess you could call it, where is it called?
I thought it was called Airewood.
Yeah.
No, Airewood is the plane. Either way, it covers pretty much a large portion of the Steel Legion, covers this passway, and then it covers the kind of coastal area of the south here.
Okay, that's great. So we have that now, and I think we're ready to go. If Dana's needs, like, we're on our way then to Aquaria, where you can like commute with your seer, and then we're ready to go.
Yes, I think so. There's nothing holding us back at this point. I don't think the guild will miss us.
Unless you have to go back because the seer says no, your mission has not changed. That would be incredibly unfortunate.
You know what? We got to explore the entire western region of the continent. Let's say that as an exploration on its own.
Oh, that's just a mini exploration, though.
I mean, Illumina is not even that western, but okay.
Well, see, Sir Jefferson, we are going much farther west than we anticipated.
Oh, well, I mean, I am here to help you as much as I can. So
Yes, please.
whenever
Come
you're
on,
ready.
Jefferson. Get the horses.
They're already
Please?
beside him. Like he's been holding on.
You
to
did
them
a
the whole
wonderful
time.
job, Jefferson. You are so quick. You are so fast on your feet.
Okay, let's do you have everything? Like Sir Jefferson, do you need anything else? Like I made sure I have like those cartographer's tools and navigator's tools, although I really am not really good at using them, but I'll try. And well, we have the map. I bought a tent. I bought the horses and I paid Jefferson and his beautiful doggy tail. And um
We have plenty of rations.
yeah, I have 30 rations.
And if we ever run out of those for some odd reason, I could also whip us up a meal.
Oh, and I can find like food and water like in my area because we were kind of forced to. We're not we have like a very let's say we're raised like this. Let's just not go into how I learned this.
Sure, let's leave it at that. It's not ominous at all. And I'm gonna hop on a horse.
Can I pet him, Jefferson, please?
Robert, you mean?
I mean, you can try.
Don't pet Jefferson.
I
Pet the dog, not the man.
want to try to pet the
Yes.
dog.
Okay. Well, what's do you? Yeah. What's your passive handling?
If you said +5 because I get advantage, then it's 16.
Yeah. Robert likes you. He wags his tail as you pet him.
Such a nice doggy tail. Oh, I love this dog already.
Did you make dog noises? Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. Before we go, I'm gonna turn to both of you on my horse, like freaking Braveheart. Say, gentlemen, Jefferson, Lady Oriana, Robert.
Yes.
This is the beginning of our new trek to Aquaria, to unforeseen lands that no one has ventured. Well, at least we have not ventured, but this is probably the first for the entire guild. We are conquering new ground.
I think there's people living there because it says it on the map.
Oriana, you're ruining the speech. It's supposed to be inspiring.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. I don't blame you.
No.
But, we will go forth. We will find our new purpose. We will find Aquaria. We will find the seer, and she shall find a new vision for us, a new purpose. And we will go on and tackle that purpose.
Maybe you don't need
Yes.
Maybe you don't need a new purpose, just an updated one.
We will find an updated purpose. And we will tackle that purpose with strength, honor, glory, protection, and friendship.
That
Onward!
sounds great. Let's do that. But I have a last question.
What? I turned my horse around. What?
I'm sorry. What about our contracts at the UAG? Like, didn't we want to rip them apart?
Well, let's not do anything brash before we know what we're doing.
So shouldn't we tell anyone?
Jefferson, what do you think? Should we tell someone?
I mean, I didn't read your contract, so I don't know what you shouldn't be doing. I don't think it matters if you're in an adventuring court, though.
It's fine. We're fine. I'm just gonna freaking snap the reins on my horse, and it's gonna neigh up, and I'm just onward, just full on sprint.
Okay.
The horse is gonna get tired. But...
Well, you guys didn't get me a horse, so can I ride with you in the meantime?
Sure, you can ride with me.
Okay, thank you. And he
What about
he
Robert?
saddles up behind you. Robert is almost as tall as the horse. He can
Okay, Robert's fine.
But
Robert's a
I
horse
can't.
himself.
But I can't ride Robert yet because we haven't gotten that kind of relationship just yet.
We gotta get a saddle for him.
A
and
dog
he's gotta
saddle.
go through training.
Yes.
Yeah. But I will ride him eventually. That's what she said.
So without the river to kind of guide me here, I'm going to assume that Illumina is somewhere around here.
Yeah. Gonna
Close.
travel along the coast.
Close. Yes.
Okay. So you guys can travel 2 tiles a day on your mount.
Cool.
On your
Okay.
mount. And so that's where's my percentile. And this is assuming. And anyone have Outlander?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so this is assuming that you're taking care of everyone during the journey, because you're pretty much at the 5 or 6. Okay, so you're now here. That didn't go off, so you're here. And each time I move you guys, it's all right. That's good enough.
How many days was that? Because I'll just subtract the rations.
Well, if you're using your Outlander feature, you don't need to subtract anything.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Not doing that.
It's alright. We bought rations for no reason. Okay.
Well, who knows?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we're feeding the horses with it. It's fine.
Sure.
Well, you can. That assume again. I'm assuming you guys are feeding the horses
Yes.
while you're on.
Yes.
No, we let
Well-
them starve.
We're also holding watches, and we would like change with Jefferson and Danis and Arena.
Everyone must have a watch, even Robert.
No, I'm not gonna let the dog do that. The dog is like perma watch.
I kid.
Okay. During your travel to here, where my mouse is,
Mm-hmm.
you will encounter. Am I looking at the right chart? Yes, I am.
I don't like this question.
You will encounter 7 giant wasps, kind of flocking around a nearby hive.
Well, we should probably avoid them as good as possible because they seem to be protecting something.
Could I make a perception check? See what's just going on? Just scouting the area.
Nope, because they fucking notice you.
Great.
So the giant will like perk up their antennae, and they like look over, and they start like going around the hive and just waiting to see what you guys are doing. You guys are about 80 feet away from them.
I would like to get more space between them and me, like fucking 60 feet away.
Mhm.
Like as to show that I am like that we're not coming for whatever they're protecting.
I'm going away too. I'm just telling Jefferson. Jefferson, get away!
Well, he's on the back of my horse, so.
Jefferson, good job.
Yeah. Robert's just like, oh shit, wasps. And he like turns around and follows you guys.
Oh,
One.
Yeah, once you guys leave them alone, the wasps fly around, see if there's anyone else, and then they go back to kind of looking around their hive. And the hive isn't entirely obvious. This is looks like a couple of burrows in the ground.
Well, that was certainly something new. Have you ever seen like bees like that.
I'm sorry. What is a bee?
Like those flying things with the stinger.
Oh, those things that we just saw. Yeah, those
Yeah.
those are called bees.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
petrifying.
They're called wasps.
We call them bees.
I don't know what the hell they're called.
Oh, they're wasps.
They're giant wasps.
What's the difference between that, Jefferson?
Nothing.
Bees are
Babe, I'm
friendly
role
and they're
playing. I'm
tiny.
not stupid.
Bees sting you and can poison you,
Huh.
but they make honey and stuff. Wasps, they sting you and purposefully lay their eggs on you and bite you with that stuff.
That's not nice.
No, thank you.
Here. 1, 2.
Well, I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah, avoid that.
Yeah, we didn't make them aggressive.
Alright.
Well, we should go continue. Wait, let's continue.
Yes, onward.
Alright. So you guys get to about here, and you start getting to some farmland, and you notice that one field seemingly has a lot of scarecrows just kind of lingering around in it.
Seems these farmers have a raven issue. Or crow issue.
Why do they put hay-filled humans out here?
Well,
It's to keep the birds over.
ah, yes, thank you, Jefferson. Wise and smart as always.
I mean, okay, thanks.
Yeah, that is sure a lot of those. Why only here?
I don't know. Maybe it's a real problem.
Those straw
Sometimes-
humanoids are a problem?
No, and sometimes the crows just really aren't intimidated by one or two, and you just need to put more scarecrows.
Oh, that makes sense. Have I seen one single crow? Huh?
No.
So do I have to make a nature check on that? Or can I just say, I have not noticed any crows?
No, you just haven't seen any. If
Huh.
there was any crows, you would see them. They'd
Well,
be cawing around somewhere.
Hey, Danas, I'm not so sure about this thing. If like those hay people, they're supposed to keep like raven or crows or whatever away. Crows are blackbirds here, right?
Yeah.
I have not seen a single one here. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, that means that the scarecrows are doing their job.
That's actually a really good point.
Exactly. I believe that they're supposed to resemble humans, and these birds are afraid of humans. And so the more humans you put, the less likely they are to go onto the crops. I believe it's quite ingenious.
So there's nothing we should care about then?
Not that I
I
know
don't
of.
think so.
Okay.
Yes. Keep trucking forward.
That's still really weird to me.
All right. All right, you guys start crossing the field, and I need everyone to make 6 wisdom saves.
What?
6?
God damn it.
What?
What the hell?
6?
Why do you do this?
6?
But
God,
they're
Alex.
scarecrows.
Okay, well that's one. That's an 18.
Wisdom? God damn it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Get out, Loki. Get out. Come on. God damn it.
18, 17. Wow, what are these rolls? They're great. Oh, there it is. There's where it goes down. All right.
Stop laughing. This is not funny.
This is like the dumbest fucking encounter ever.
So, do you want them in order?
Oh. Got a natural 20 on one of them, too.
Oh, wait, my mouse skipped. Wait, did it? 13, 18, 21. Nope, that's it. That's what I rolled. Plus my thing.
All right. So if you failed one of those saves, then which is a DC 12.
Okay, yeah.
So saves, then you're frightened by the scarecrows.
I don't know why, but for some reason this terrifies me.
You know what's going.
So basically, as soon as you get into the yard, all their pumpkin heads just turn towards you, and they kind of sway a bit because they're like all janky, and they jump off. They like pull themselves down from being hanging on their crosses, and they just cowl at you.
And I'm like, nah, and fucking dash with the horse. And I'm like, Jefferson, hold on, this is creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, this is like the dumbest encounter ever because they start chasing you, but you're on horses, so they run away. Everyone runs away, and they're just chasing you out of the field.
That was terrifying. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I wasn't even running.
200 feet away.
Let him talk.
Sorry.
You guys go like 200 feet away, and you turn around to see what they do. And as soon as they leave the area, as soon as they get close to leaving the field, they go back to their little spots and start hanging themselves back up.
We're all just like, fuck that. Nope.
I'm so glad we didn't investigate. Oh god, that was so terrifying.
Why are we out of breath? We didn't even run.
I don't know, but
the horses did everything.
That was like really, really scary. I am not going towards any straw people ever again.
Yes, let us go around this darned field.
Well, good thing we went through that because that means the day will only get better from now on, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that is some good optimism to have for our upcoming adventure.
Yeah, so you guys take a fucking long detour around that scarecrow field. And then you go, you ride into Kern.
Oh.
So Kern is probably one of the, so just for your information, the spell plague never really left this area. So it got to somewhere around here, and then it was stopped. None of your characters were there for when they were talking to the commanders, so you don't really know why this stopped. You just know the spell plague was a thing, and it never really got anywhere. So you guys ride to Kern, and you see it's heavily fortified, and it's a hard city. So the walls aren't that close to the coast, but they do kind of come around the area here. And I'll actually switch maps so that you can see the more detailed. So it's pretty much like this. It's coming in from the north side, and it stops maybe about 200, 300 feet away from this coast so that they can let traders come in and around and then head straight to Durwood and Newtown.
Mm-hmm.
As well as there's some trails that come out around here. There's even a road that comes out like this and then heads straight out here and then to Loxie. And there's some outlying villages sparse throughout here, but they don't have anything, just enough to kind of keep themselves going.
I'm assuming that Kern is on the edge of our map, right?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, cool. So we gotta buy a new map.
So
yeah, good point.
It's the edge goes here and here. Corner is here.
But they
So you can see
probably have
Airewood.
another map for like the bigger area.
If you get a map in Kern, then it will only show you like the strait. So it'll come up to like the hills of Bhutan is. You can see Naf, Shodomia, and then it will come out here. And that's
Okay.
about it. So it's not much. It's more detailed. Normally have, but it only covers the strait. So it'll like show off like little tribes that might be on these little islands, and like little places to kind of set up in the middle of the strait. These little ones, and it'll show you the current flow of where you should be sailing. But besides that, it doesn't really show that much. It shows that there's like an outpost here to kind of keep an eye on the coasts, the strait itself. So there's like one outpost here to watch here, another outpost here, and then there's another outpost here, and of course, the Steel Kingdom is notorious for being overly pure and being very military. So once you arrive at these gates, you see what is about 8 people standing in front, as well as probably like 12 guards in the palisades carrying weapons. And as soon as you approach, all their weapons are drawn. And they say, state your business. And
Where?
of course, then like holds his hands up, doesn't want to get shot.
Well, I hold my hands up too, and I'm gonna say, we're here. We're travelers, and we come from a land far, far away, and we're here on our way to Aquaria.
What now?
It is an aquatic sea that is a little farther west, past the Merchant Strait. It is submerged under possibly about approximately 40 miles underneath the surface.
Oh, fish people. Yeah, lower your weapons. They're just travelers. Let them pass. You won't mind letting us go inspect you, will you?
Nope.
Absolutely not. Jefferson, do you mind?
No, of course I don't mind.
Then
And
please
he says,
inspect.
so he points to behind the gate, and he says, "All right, old man, come on. We don't have all day." He's like, "All right, I'm coming." And he comes over and he casts detect magic, and he starts examining all your stuff. And he says, "No magic here, no sign of the plague." And he says, "Good. All right, you can proceed." And they open this large steel gate that lifts up. And he says, "No stern trouble."
Of course not. I wouldn't dare dream of it, sir.
And now you guys are inside Kern. And Kern, again, is a harbor city. It's mostly a fishing city, since Anhez is too close to Domia and has more market value. Kern is, again, more invested in weapons and armor, and it's a major trade port for fishing and boaters who are just trying to catch a lot of fish. And plus, this is the greatest way for fish to get in. It's always a big supply. Anhez tries to get in on it sometimes, but because Kern is always has a military superiority, tensions between them are pretty tight. Though Anhez always retreats. And basically, when you guys get to the middle of town, it's basically there's a few big buildings up on top near the wall, and then it goes down of a level, and then you have your market square and such, and they even have a slope for all the caravans to come in, and then the slope goes all the way to the harbor, and then goes back and around to the other side of Kern, so it kind of comes in like this and goes out like that. but the place also has steps, and once you get to the bottom of the harbor, you can see like what might as well be 4 battleships, just kind of sitting around Kern.
Oh.
You see a bunch of, you see many soldiers in them.
Oh man, that's like a big ship. Like that's big ships. I mean, we've seen like some tiny ships from Illumina, I think, but this is really big. Why do you need so big ships? Is that a war?
Jefferson says, I don't know. I didn't come from here.
Where are you from, Jefferson? Please tell me about yourself. I feel like we haven't got to know each other at all since we've gotten here to Kern.
He says, I traveled here from Starfall.
Starfall, where is that? That means nothing to me.
He says, very northeast.
Very northeast,
So,
you say?
again, on the map, here's Illumina. You gotta go through Heroes Pass.
So
And you
far.
gotta go. The safest path is to go follow the coast and then get to Starfall.
Oh, is it cold there?
Yeah, it's a little chilly, but fortunately for us, we get the warm winds.
Interesting. What made you travel so far down south?
Just exploring, really. I was ceremoniously kicked out of my village.
Why? Why would you be like for a reason like me? I mean, I was ritually kicked out if you want to take it like that.
Yes, please, Jefferson, do tell. Don't hide anything. We have nothing to share, nothing to hide from you.
Well, this is actually how I met Robert. I was what were my tools? Okay.
What am I good at again?
I was sorry, I just made the character today. I made like 5 characters today. Leave me alone.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So he's like, yeah, I was a stable hand for the most part, and I was picking flowers for medicine. And
oh, so you know medicine?
Yeah, I know medicine, and I know they make healing potions.
Oh, really? No way.
Jefferson, you have been holding back on us, good sir.
He says, well, my contract's to...
This is the best day of my life.
This is Oriana. I think this is the one.
Yes, this is it. Definitely.
He says,
I'm so excited. She hugs him.
Thanks.
Jefferson, do continue. Come on, man up.
I'm trying, but I keep getting hugged.
I'm sorry. I just get so emotional. Such a great day.
He rubs the back of his head nervously, and he says, anyways, and then I got conscripted into the militia, and then while I was training to become a squire, one of the hound master, his home got attacked, and when I got there, almost all the other dogs had been killed already, and
no.
It was just Robert, and he was stuck, and I just couldn't let it happen. And honestly, I thought once I hit it, I thought it was the biggest mistake of my life, because it was a giant praying mantis, and it turned around to fight me, and it was pretty messed up. But I managed to get out of it unharmed, and I killed it. And ever since then, I took Robert in. And after I killed it, the village elders believed that I was meant for something better, and they sent me on my way. And I didn't really know where I was going, so I heard this place called the UAG, and I was like, maybe that would be a good place. But you hired me, and now I'm here. So, yeah, that's the reason why I'm here.
Wow, that's such a touching story.
Jefferson, you, sir, are a true hero. And I just hug him.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you guys are just both of you are hugging him in the street.
Yes, it's a group hug. It's a group hug.
Some people are giving you some weird looks, and Robert's like,
Well, Ariana's crying. She's like, I'm so happy you're here with us now.
Danos is on the verge. But he's not. He's stronger than that. He quit.
He's like, oh, enough, and he shakes the both of you off. He says, and he's blushing, and he's like, look, enough about me. Why don't we continue on our journey? Yes.
Yes. Let us go find a better map.
Okay, map sounds fine. Just give me a second here, and yep, I'm good again. Let's go find a map.
Also, wait, give me a second, because I feel that someone is calling me at my doorstep and is going to serve me some meal, as in McDonald's, and I'm going to be right back for 1 second.
Wait, McDonald's delivers? What the fuck?
I believe it is this courier.
Just go.
Okay,
You have someone at the door. Go.
Sorry, I'm late answering the door. I had to roleplay my escape. So you go into the store to buy a better map, and like I said, they show you the map, and it's just mostly of the strait.
How much is it?
It's again, all of the maps are like 50 gold.
I'll buy it.
Okay, he gives it to you, and you give him the gold.
50, right?
Yep.
You're cutting out 50?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so we got a map now. That is very good. Maybe we can see if we find something else that might be interesting, like that we couldn't purchase in Illumina. What do you say, Jefferson?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Do you
but
need a
we
horse?
haven't- No, I'm fine riding with you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay then, but we can still like take a look at the markets.
Oh yeah, we can. I'm not much of a merchant, but I know when I'm being dealt a bad hand, to say the least.
Oh shit. Do you want to watch The Walking Dead?
No, babe, I can't. Sorry. You eat your dinner.
My courier has arrived.
Very good.
They have delivered. It was a message sent by a man named Sir Uber or Uber. I don't know.
Wait, you sent an Uber to go like your McDonald's stuff? What?
Yes, he brought me a traditional meal, also known as a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Okay,
And fries.
that's really cool. Good job.
Thank you. Oh, they brought so much ketchup on my. I don't even like ketchup. All right. Are we taking a pause?
Oh,
I mean,
just for the record, the other one is me too. Like the other person. I'll just switch from laptop to phone.
They both say Sandra, so.
Yes.
no, they're not. Two different people. Come on, other Sandra, introduce yourself.
No. No.
Hi, my name's Sandra, and I'm.
I'm gonna be playing Remus. No.
Oh,
Fuck. Okay, so we bought a map. I bought a map.
Okay.
Like the map that we were just talking about. How should I call this map?
Map of the Merchant Strait.
Okay. Oh, I could be a map collector.
I believe it is an excellent profession.
Is that a profession?
Well, it is an excellent hobby.
Huh, that makes sense. So shall we check out the markets? I have a feeling we'll find something really good there today. Like,
I think so as well. They seem to be quite proficient in trade.
or in military stuff.
Well, it's something that could be beneficial to us both. Also to you, Jefferson. Yes, sir.
If we find anything that could suit you, I'll buy it for you.
Oh yeah, what kind of gear does he have? Like, what's he wearing?
He's a typical fighter for the most part. Chainmail, longsword, shield, longbow with 20 with a quiver of 20 arrows.
Do you
Yeah.
need
Are those all the
something?
arrows you need?
He says, "I don't plan on using them, and I'm not really that good with this thing, anyways."
Well, you should train. Oriana seems to be quite good with a bow or crossbow, as I have recently learned. You see, Oriana, I am learning.
That is correct. I'm so happy you noticed. Um, so maybe we can find something. What do they have in store? I mean, I can't wear armor. Like, I put my armor off because actually, like, armor restrains me more than it helps. So I don't need any armor for this mission.
Well,
I'll just go in my robes.
I mean, I don't think that any of us besides Danos can go in the water, so I don't know how much equipment's gonna help us.
Oh, maybe we can buy like a magic bubble or something where we can go underwater and just like travel. Does that exist here?
Jefferson just shrugs. He says, "I don't know." He says, "I come from the far northeast."
Oh, maybe we can buy a boat. We need a boat, don't we? And we'll just like see it sail, or should we just wait until you come back, Danis? Danis, you need to talk.
Thanos is eating.
He's just sitting there swallowing a whole fish.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When I get hungry, it must be cleansed immediately. Yes.
So,
But-
do we want to buy a boat?
Well, to get there with you two, I believe it is a smart idea. I believe
We
if
cannot go underwater. I mean, I can for an hour, which is really good. But if it's further down in the water, I cannot do that.
it is quite far down, I will admit, but I believe that if I go down to Aquaria, we may have some proper materials or magics that we could use to possibly bring you down to the surface as well. If not, then I will just go on my own.
So we'll just take a boat and then we'll wait until you come back up with the news.
Yes.
Okay, let's find a boat.
You guys can take a boat. I'll take care of your animals.
Yeah, it's not really useful with horses.
Jefferson, we will buy you a room at the nearest tavern, and we will come back for you as soon as possible.
That's right. You
He
shall
says-
rest safely and nicely.
He says, "Well, why don't we just go to the outlying outposts and row from there?"
Yes, why don't we?
So
I don't know,
basically-
because they have boats here, and I kind of want to buy something.
Well,
I did
much
buy
longer.
a map.
It is much farther to sail from here than
Oh, that
from.
makes sense.
Well,
Yeah.
you need to get a boat from here. But he's saying you guys go there by boat, and then he'll be at the outpost, so you guys don't have to row as far.
Oh, perfect. Brilliant
Yes.
idea, Jefferson.
Or yeah, so
So we're getting a boat?
Mm-hmm.
so
Yes,
he
we
says,
are.
I'll meet you guys at the outpost then.
I'll give him 25 gold is good for like a few days in the
Jesus
tavern, right?
Christ.
But I don't understand.
He's just going to go out to this outpost, and there's no tavern out there.
Okay, fine, whatever.
So,
We can stay
you
somewhere.
go.
All right.
He says, all right.
Never mind. Then give me my freaking 25 gold back.
I mean, you're gonna pay me or not? I don't care. Just
No, give me the money.
okay.
I like how he's already editing his gold. That is hilarious.
So you guys, he goes here, and you guys row all the way out.
Yeah. How
which
much is
going to
about?
take you a while.
How much is about?
Book.
I'll buy this one.
Okay.
That is for
A galley is 30,000 gold.
No, we are buying a good old canoe.
canoe.
Well, a keelboat is
A rowboat is 50 gold.
we can only get a rowboat.
We're doing a rowboat. Grab an oar, Oriana. We're rowing.
So you guys will travel a holiday. So
A
you
good
guys will
thing
be
we
starting
brought
the plan.
rations. Because there's no food finding on a fucking
Yeah.
rowboat.
Fishing rods?
No, I don't have that.
Wow, that's
don't either.
important.
We have
Well,
rations. We have rice bowls. We're fine.
I have like 30 rations.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I value a good meal.
Alright. So you guys travel here. Travel there. Travel here. Just crawling away. There we go.
God
So you
damn
guys
it.
get here.
He rolls encounters.
Yeah.
No avoiding this one.
What the fuck? Okay, I can't use that one.
Yay.
The fucking Kraken. No.
Well,
I
Oriana,
rolled this twice. God
this is the
damn it.
end.
Yeah, I think.
Well, Jefferson will never know. He will forever wait.
He's
Oh,
like,
boys,
that was.
50 go.
He's like, that was easy.
Made 60 gold for just
All right.
walking.
Ow. So you guys are on the boat, and you guys notice. Where's my D4?
Oh, can you tell me how many days passed? Because then I'll take that away from my rations now.
6 days. So moseying along, rowing away, and something bumps into the side of your ship.
Chip.
Or boat, whatever. Fuck. Same
Oh.
difference.
Can I make a perception check to see what it was?
Yep, I'm doing that too.
Roll.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? I'll just give you advantage.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not great at perception.
Oh well, I am not too bad at perception.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter. Roll the 19. So 19.
Okay.
Oh my god, I have like +3 on perception.
I got +0.
Yeah, you bump. You hear a bump, and then you look over, and you see like a what looks like some sort of whale. Like small. It looks like a at first, but then it comes back up, and you can see that it has like no eyes, and you realize it's a killer whale.
Oh!
Shit.
These are quite dangerous, Oriana. Be careful. Prepare
Yeah.
your weapons just in case.
What are we
Okay.
doing? I don't want to fight those. They're like huge.
You're talking, and it seems to be confused.
Oh shit! Wait, I can talk to these things. I forgot. Like I can do. This is like what I'm made for. Shit.
Stannis, calm down. Talk to
I
us.
stick my head underwater. I just say, "Sir, how do you do today?"
It's confused, and once you ask how the day's going, it's you can sense it's hungry.
Well, give me one moment. Oriana, how many rations do you have?
24. Do you need all of them?
Well, I have some. I have about a week and a half left. If you can just throw all of yours, then we can survive this.
All right. I'll just.
Well, not all of them. Like save like 2.
Okay.
Don't be greedy.
Can you? Oh, like I'll just throw it on his head.
I'll let him know. There's a food delivery inbound. Prepare yourself, good sir.
It's like, okay. It starts like swimming. It starts circling the boat.
Well, like if it happens to open its mouth, which I am figuring that's what they do when they eat, I'll just throw 22 rations in his mouth.
Do you have things on or? That was a serious question.
I didn't hear that question.
Are you
What?
Are you leaving the wrappings on?
Oh no, that'll give him some bad indigestion.
What is wrappings? Oh no. I think I unwrap each and
cloth
every
wrap.
one. Yeah.
Okay, you're throwing in like jerky and like you're throwing your jerkies in there and your little nut breads and you're throwing them in there and it's just swimming by eating them. No, just kind of swimming in like a figure 8 eating them. Then after you throw in about 9, it seems very happy and satisfied and swims away.
Goodbye, good sir.
Thank God, that was.
You have a good one.
Good idea. Very good idea.
I totally forgot I could speak to aquatic people.
It does like it jumps out of the water and does a flip and then lands and then goes away.
Way!
I believe his name was Wheelie. Look at him, so free.
Oh jeez.
Well,
that was fun. I panicked a little.
that was a beautiful moment, Oriana.
Yes. We're bonding. What a great day. What a good day.
Two of the rolls was a bed of clams.
Oh.
Oh,
Like,
what?
I can't fucking. I
like
roll a bed of
whales.
clam.
Well, shall we continue?
Yes.
Was that right? Okay.
Yep, keep rowing.
We're keeping rowing. Rowing
on the Merchant Strait.
All right.
They see me
More
rowing. They hate it.
All right. You get. Wow.
That was good.
So you guys get about here.
Yeah.
And at that point, yeah, you get there and you believe you're above Aquarius.
As Danos is eating a rice bowl, rice cake or something like that. I don't know, something of rice. And Oriana's rowing. He says, "Stop!
Okay, I'm sorry. I almost dropped my thingy, my paddle.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so rude. I'm just saying. I think we're here.
Okay.
I finished my rice bowl. Yeah. And I tell Oriana.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that was my husband.
I will send forth for possible escorts down to Aquaria, but for now, I bid you good day. I will return, I promise.
Okay. Otherwise, I will die here, and that would not be a great day.
I leave her some rice balls.
Thank you.
And I dive in the water.
Dive.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I just
So
realized I'm
you're
alone.
swimming down into the depths.
Yes, you are alone. I cannot come with you. You just realized that?
Hey, Oriana, maybe you want to come?
You want to come drown with me?
You want to come for like an hour? Because I really just feel safer with you.
No, sorry.
I don't feel bad.
No offense, but
Maybe,
I'm not gonna die today. To die.
Thanos, roll me a perception.
Okay. Oh, 6.
Turner,
Oh, fuck.
turner.
No! Not the sharks.
Anything but the sharks.
It's the sharks.
Does a 24 beat your AC?
What do you think?
What?
Dun, 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 dun.
Why do you do this?
Yeah, why do you do this on level 2?
Welcome to Random Encounters.
How far am I from the edge of a quiet?
You take 15 points of piercing, actually slashing damage, as
What?
a shark grabs onto you and starts shaking you.
God
one?
damn it.
A fucking giant shark.
Mm,
Well,
that is really bad. Is it still like within 10 an hour from me?
Yes.
So will I
You don't
notice
even
that?
see anything. No. You just see this kind of like 15 minutes later, you'd see like a bubble come up.
blub. That's me, dead. All right, great. Okay. Well, so that's half my HP down.
I
crap.
believe it's your turn.
I'm stuck in its jaws, right?
It just kind of bit you and then swam away.
Motherfucker. How big is it?
Giant.
It's a giant shark. It's
Oh,
about 16 feet long.
Oh, no, fuck
weighs
that.
100 pounds.
yeah, no. Yeah, no. This is bad.
That was only 15 minutes down. Like
That
you
was
still,
only 15 minutes down. Wow.
No,
yeah.
you've been swimming for an hour. Bubbles would rise faster than you swim.
Oh. So there's no point in just turning back.
Oh.
honestly. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do. Well, first I'm gonna drink a frickin' potion, because ow.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird underwater, but
No, it's basically like drinking water.
oh great. Okay, great. Alright. 2d4 plus 2. That's a 1. Great.
God damn it.
That's a 4.
Yay. 7.
7. Yeah. And I don't want to rage yet, because it's pointless.
Yo. Can you not dash?
Dash swim.
You can dash them.
God.
Do
Fuck.
it.
It's not faster than the shark, but
I know it's never gonna be faster than the shark.
No, it's gonna get you.
Wait, because I have swim speed, right?
Yeah, you do.
That's equal to my walking speed.
yes.
So if I dash swim, it's 60 feet, right?
Duh.
Okay. I mean that's yeah.
You're still gonna be slower than the shark, though.
I don't. I don't want to die.
No, man, you should have taken a weight with you, which sinks like really, really fast.
Well, I'm assuming that I rise. Yeah, I'm gonna surface. I'm gonna surface faster than I go down. Yeah, I'm gonna dash swim back up.
Okay. So you're gonna dash or you're gonna disengage?
Oh, wait, it's still in melee?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna
it's
swim away.
yeah, it's got like reach of like 200 feet.
Well, it
Okay.
just swam around you. It bit you, then swam around you.
And where's one shark? I don't even have to complete the sentence.
Yeah, disengage, and then just swim. Yeah, there's no hope for me. It's over. Yeah, just disengage, swim up. That's all I got.
Could try feeding the thing.
I'm, shit. Dump
I'm
out all
kidding.
my
That would be a horrible idea.
stupid. Okay,
Yeah, that was, a giant shark is like, no.
All right, yeah, just disengage, swim back up.
This is
Yeah,
where
there's
you
nothing.
have to be extra clever.
This is extremely dumb. I don't know what to do.
Dun, 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 dun. It's gonna miss you
Fine.
this time, probably with a 15.
Yep, barely. It misses.
It just fucking bumps you with its nose as it chases you down.
Oh, does it push him further? Like,
Does it push me further to the surface?
No,
and
no.
No.
Your turn.
All right, yeah, disengage, swim.
this is
That's-
only 30 feet. I'm assuming you were like dashing downwards, so this is gonna
No,
take
I'm
a
dashing.
while.
I'm dashing up.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but when
surface
you were
faster.
but when you were going downwards, I was assuming you were dashing downwards. So
17 gonna hit.
Yep, just barely.
All right. 6 points of slashing damage as it starts slicing up your legs.
Okay. Ow.
still have potions.
Yes, I know. I'm aware.
I gave you some.
I know. I'm using them. Yeah. That's. Could I?
Let's see.
A fucking giant shark. Like, how did you ever rise up from this hell place? Like,
This usually isn't an issue. I didn't have an issue when I originally surfaced. What the fuck?
well, drink a potion, disengage, swim.
Yep, that's the plan. All right. 4.
Nice.
Yeah,
10.
thank you.
Boom!
Thank you, potion. You have blessed me. No, not 10 damage. 10 heal. All right, and then disengage, swim.
All right. It swims up to bite you.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss.
Yay.
And then
Oh no.
all right, you see what looks like 2 prison like spells wrap around it, and then one of them breaks, but the other band collapses around it and just starts shivering in place as it starts drifting away in the current.
What? I'm gonna look around, see what the fuck that came from.
You see like 120 feet away. You see some Triton swimming up to you. It's like, Lord Danos, what are you doing down here?
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, please, take me down to Aquaria. I'm just gonna go limp at that point. And oh yes, also, if you could acquire some way to bring down safely someone who is not able to breathe underwater down to Aquaria with us, is that possible? Could we arrange that with the royal family?
I mean, technically you are the royal family, so do we have your permission?
Absolutely, you have my permission.
Okay. Well, the female nods her head. She said, I'll go get her right away, and starts swimming up there.
Thank you. She's a good one. You should keep her around.
You know we're not allowed to keep humans. That was outlawed about 100 years ago.
No, I mean the woman who went to fetch the girl. Take me down.
Nice to see you back here. And he casts Cure Wounds on you, and then
I only needed 4
You're
hit points.
gonna-
I was just RPing it for the fuck of it.
okay, he heals you, and you start swimming down. the female pops her head out of the water, and she says, "Hey, are you Lord Danos' friend?"
Yeah, that is me. My name is Oriana, and I'm here to guard this boat and to wait until someone comes get me.
Okay, well, two things. I'm here to sink this boat and to take you down with me.
I cannot breathe underwater like for longer than an hour. Like I could do this for an hour, and then I would die. And I don't think this is a day for me to die today.
Well, I mean, we can do this the manual way, or you can let me cast spells on you.
Uh, um, yeah, you look like one of Danis's family's friends. And whoever is my friend's friend and family's friend is my friend too. So yes, I trust you entirely with my life.
So, okay. And she casts water breathing on you. And she says, "You'll be able to breathe underwater with the rest of us, at least for a full day."
Oh wow, that is so cool. Thank you. What's your name?
Oh, why are people like this?
Second.
It's the
World
little
building. World building, Alex. World building.
It's the little
just
pleasures in
just
life.
name her something dumb like,
Fishy.
"My name is Seabreeze."
Good.
Oh, that is a nice name, actually.
Yes.
That's really nice. Lady Seabreeze.
Now, if you don't mind, and she thrusts her trident into the bottom of your rowboat and just starts filling up with water.
We paid dearly for this boat.
Yeah, she could have just tipped it over. That would have been useful.
Yeah.
Would have saved us some friggin' money.
I mean, I don't know much about physics, but I think the boat would have filled without holes in it.
If you could have just, like, just dipped it, filled it with water, it would have sunk the same way.
I know, I'm not trying to be rude, Miss Seabreeze. You're really pretty. And that would have made my day a little bit better. Okay, let's go down. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know why you need a boat. You can breathe underwater now.
Yeah, but we need a boat when we come back up again.
No, we'll take you back to land at least.
Oh, that's fair enough. No one needs a boat anyway. Do I have anything in there? Because if I do, I'll just grab it and pack it, and then yeah, I don't need this boat anymore.
Okay, you start swimming down, and she leads you to where Danos is, who's now, and basically it's this huge coral city. Basically kind of like wherever everything else. Everything is kind of like just big coral structures. If you were a human swimming around here, it'd look like just a reef, and there's like a lot of coral caverns. You wouldn't even really notice the holes inside unless you knew where you were going. And basically, they're basically like a lot, like hundreds of tiny slits, and then when you go in, you kind of have to go through this long tunnel, and then eventually you come into this huge opening, which is basically a lot of small reefs inside this huge opening of, I would say, about goes the reef itself is about 400 feet thick, and when you get inside it goes about 1,000 feet down, and I would probably say about 2,000 feet in depth, like backwards, like has a 2,000 foot depth. So when you guys get in there, there's just a bunch of bright lights, not even from spells, just coral, just reefs making their own light. And you see, and it's basically an open area. a marketplace, and then the very bottom of the place is where all the royalty kind of sits around. And people are just swimming around, trading fish and stuff like that. And when you guys show up, like, of course, everyone loves Danos. They're like, oh, he's a benevolent son. And basically, as soon as Ariana comes in, they're like, oh my god, there's a human here.
Can I hear them? Yeah, right. I understand them too. Unless they speak like fishish or something.
Yeah, they will all be speaking primordial.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, so they're all like, in
I
primordial,
speak like
they're all
Sylvan.
they're all like, oh my god, it's a human. What are they doing down here?
And she's gonna turn around like to Seabreeze, and she's like, Seabreeze, why is everyone looking at me like that?
That's because you're a surfacer.
Oh, because I don't have like those fins like you do, and this jelly
like
skin. Okay.
Well, something like that.
Okay. Can you tell them I'm sorry for intruding, because I really don't like intruding and annoying other people.
I don't think they're bothered. You're with me, so they'll know you're a friend.
I am so happy you're here with me. You're like my lifesaver. Do you see Danis?
Yes, he's down there, and she points with her trident. You see Danos kind of standing around with his father.
Noriana yells like, Danis! I'm here.
It's okay, just come up with something.
God damn it. Why do you put
Okay.
What about King Crab? I can hear you whisper.
What?
King Crab.
Okay. Yes, Father. This is the elf girl I was telling you about. This is my traveling companion. We also have one more on the surface, and he decided to stay on land as well.
Oh,
yes,
I'm so happy to
he's
meet you.
afraid of the sea.
Well, you know, Father, not everyone can breathe water such as we do.
Yes, and if it wasn't for our deities that we have chosen, I would call them weaklings.
Yes.
But it is a time that we made friends with the surface world.
Ariana drops down like on her knees, like right in like her face to the ground, like right in front of the king's like, the king.
Yes, it is I, the king.
I don't understand what the king says though.
Good job, King. Good job, King.
No, it's really fun to play Thanos' father. We'll call him something really dumb, like
Make crap
Thanos.
face.
No. I mean, he can be my name because I'm a 7th. He could have my name
Oh yeah,
or my older brother's name.
he'll be the 3rd.
Okay.
So he's Danos the 3rd. He says, "'Tis I, the Danos the 3rd."
I cannot understand him though, can I?
Oh yes. Sorry, I will translate to her.
He speaks.
"'Tis I, Danos the 3rd." Oh wait, Father,
common?
you speak common. I forgot.
Yes, us all of us Triton can. We just choose not to in the company of strangers. Let it be known that she is a friend of Danos the 3rd and the 7th.
I am so honored. And she like gets goosebumps and all, and like doesn't even dare to look at him. She's like keeping her head down.
Please rise. A friend of Danos is a friend of the people.
Oh my god, doesn't mean I've made so many friends today.
You will make plenty more as the day goes on.
And she gets up and she like holds her hand out to shake it.
He says, that may be pushing your luck a bit.
I thought we were friends. Is that what friends do?
Remember royalty.
I'm sorry, King Sir. I'm sorry. I am ashamed. I should go hurt myself.
No, Oriana, no.
What's strange culture indeed. Danos,
Yes,
what
Father.
brings you? Or Danos the Seventh? What brings you back here so soon? I thought you had your duties.
Well, you see, Father, the duties took an unforeseen turn to the worst.
How so, my son?
Well, the seer's visions told me to find the man in pink and work with him in order to cleanse the world of the darkness. However, upon working with the man in pink, whose name perhaps is actually known as Pinkus, quite comical, not? But yes, working with him, we worked with his underlings, and they did not seem to appreciate our help, and frankly did not want anything to do with me or Oriana.
Nope.
And so I was at a little bit of an impasse, and Oriana suggested the brilliant idea for us to venture on our own. However, I did not want to defy the seer's word, so I decided to come back here to see if the seer's visions have changed at all.
Like an update.
Oh. I don't know what this update is you speak of, but the seer's visions are generally correct. Although some of them, he kind of squints and looks away because some of them have been rather fishy.
Oh, Father, you jest!
Oh, no. That's funny because he's a fish.
Father, your wordplay.
He says, regardless, perhaps I see wisdom in your concern, so perhaps speaking to her again will yield different results.
Yes, of course. Also, is Kalos here in Aquaria as well, or has he gone off on another expedition?
Kalos is your brother? Other
Yes.
character?
Yes.
Says, of course, he's gone on another expedition. He is to claim my throne,
Blast.
as you well know.
Yes, I just assumed he might be here on home turf, and possibly I can introduce him to Oriana.
Well, he is away. I have heard that he is hunting a giant shark as of late.
Oh, yes, I believe I encountered that.
What?
Yes. Oh, yes, Oriana. It was horrible. Yes, there was this shark, and it was giant, and I was all alone, and I figured, well, might as well surface because you're basically up Sheets Creek, as the mortals say. And so yes, I tried to escape, and luckily Miss Seabreeze here and another fine young gentleman who I don't know his name, but I assume I will know in the future, came along to my rescue.
Oh wow, that is I am so sorry that you went off alone. I wish I could have just
He just
breathed on the
waves at
water.
you and he says, "My name is Coral."
God damn it, Coral. Yes, Sir Coral. Fuck you. I thank you for your service. You shall be duly rewarded. Father, reward the man.
Sorry. I took that, I saw it, and I went for it.
Hi, my name's Coral. Yeah, I'm an intern. You know, I'm just here to make a good buck. But you know what? Coral's here for you if you ever need some help. Yeah.
Coral is a member of the Royal Guard.
Coral is what a man, Coral.
Am I the only one imagining Rick Grimes shouting at his face?
Coral. The king calls for the guards. Guards, Coral, come here.
He's the captain of the guards. He has to be
damn,
identified
Coral.
separately. Captain
Coral.
Captain Coral.
He's a superhero now. Yes, he's quite a legend among our people.
Well, how come I've never heard of him? That's weird.
He says, "I didn't want to intimidate you
Ah,
with his presence."
how modest of you. Yes, of course. So I assume that brother is not here, Is Mother here as well?
Yes, she is here.
Oh, wonderful. I will see her after I visit the seer first, because I feel that this is urgent. I meet with her immediately.
Yes, make sure you bring Seer adequate amounts of pufferfish.
Yes, I know the ritual.
Pufferfish?
Yes, it is a sort of offering for Shifa, who is our seer. It helps her channel her shamanistic abilities and helps her envision futures and destinies and so forth.
Aren't they poisonous?
Well, it depends if you don't touch them, but there is a proper way of catching them, which I know myself. And if you would like to join me, it's quite a fun adventure. The kids do it for all the fun. It's all the craze, but the parents don't appreciate it because, it's poisonous and all.
Let's do it. That sounds fun.
Absolutely. Father, I'm going to
Why
need
are you
some
going
meds.
out to? Why are you going to catch some? You know we have a store of them.
Father, I have been gone for so long.
He's like, wait, and he goes checks and he reads a reef and he's like, hasn't it only been about a month, son?
That is quite a long time. The surface world has tainted my mind, Father. There are so many new things. There are these large beasts called horses. I'm quite good at them.
We
Yes.
bought 2 of them.
Yes, they're similar to seahorses, but gravity is so much more annoying on the surface world. I didn't even realize when you fall, it actually hurts.
Speak with the seer. It's clear that your challenges are greater than we anticipated.
Yes, Father, I will speak with her at once.
Don't worry, I'm going to take care of him.
I love my dad. Alright,
Okay.
to the seer, we buy some puffer fish, or we just take some puffer fish. I'm from
Alright.
royalty.
Ariana
Yeah,
goes,
one of your servants, actually I'll say Seabreeze, gives you just a pop. She says pufferfish is inside.
Thank you, Seabreeze. Alright. Yeah, and then eventually, I also want to. Well, this is later, but I want to stop off at my sister's tomb. Or, not tomb. Yeah, tomb. Yeah, she's royalty. She'd have a tomb.
Well, she'd have a marker.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll do that later. But I just want to say I want to do that first. Well, not first, but last.
Ariana's going to say to your dad when you turn your back around. She's like, don't worry about him. I'll take good care of him. He thinks he's protecting me when really I'm protecting him.
He just gives you this long stare, and then out of nowhere, he's like, "Ha! Ha! 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 Of course, leave it to a surfacer to protect my whelpling of a son. You will make him a nice and strong Triton. That I am sure."
I mean, I know my ways around on the outside of the water place.
He says, "Good. He will need a nice pair of legs to help him cross the lands."
Well,
Have a
I
fish.
take that as a compliment, not complicated. Good. Ah, this is confusing. Well, thank you for the compliment, and have a great day, Your Honor. And she
Your
turns
Honor?
around and
He's not a
walks away.
judge.
So you just swim away, and Seabreeze is like, her legs? He's like, this is the only thing I could notice for like the whole thing. She has them exposed.
Get him.
It's warm outside. It's not really warm, but I like winter. Never mind.
It's actually really cold down here.
I know. Oh, is it?
Yes.
Do I have to roll on anything or take damage?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not
God
yet.
damn
You're shivering right now.
Okay.
I'm fine. This is normal.
Maybe you
Alright.
want to hurry up.
Why hurry up? We're in my hometown, Oriana.
It's because it's a little bit cold down here.
Of course. Seabreeze, please, get her a blanket.
She's like she swims up to you, and of course, while like the two of you are kind of like used to swimming above the like coral floor, she is kind of like standing on the reef, and Seabreeze says, "Where do you think we're gonna get warm blankets around here?"
Oh, yes, I jest. I'm sorry. Well, give her something to keep her warm and from suffering from hypothermia or something like that.
She squints at you. Hypothermia.
Oh, yes, it is a term that they get for when someone is too cold.
Oh, she's cold. I thought she was
Yes!
just evolving into a Triton.
No. Oh, Seabreeze, you have so much to learn, little one.
Let me look up wizard spells now.
Oh, gosh. She's a wizard?
Heat metal.
Oh, gosh.
Well, she doesn't want to fucking choke you to death or something.
Oh, that's warm. Oh, God. Oh, God.
And all the fucking shrimp like swimming above me, they're like fucking fried after that. Like they're good, ready to eat shrimp. Like,
You can just follow us and just keep casting, like, I don't know, prestidigitation or something like that. It's like,
She's going to cast Resilient Sphere on you. So this impenetrable sphere forms around you, and you're kind of trapped inside, and you see Seabreeze kind of just rolling you on the ground.
You got a hamster ball.
You feel a little humiliated at first because you're kind of forced to be in the fetal position while you're stuck inside.
No.
But it is warm in there.
oh man, I hope she doesn't throw up.
So after a while of rolling you, you kind of get a bump, and then she catches you and starts holding you up.
Thank you.
Alright, so
I don't like it.
Why, Oriana? It's great. Look at it. Look at all the coral reefs. Look at the children playing with all their fun playing devices. Oh, it's such bliss.
Can we hurry up, please?
Of course. And I grab a pufferfish and I start heading towards the seer shack.
Okay. So you guys get to the seer, and she's just sitting there on a reef, and basically it's like a chair, and she's just like, or a bed, and she's just laying on it, like, what visions will I have today? I wonder. Oh, it's you, Danos.
I kneel. Say, Seer Shifa, I have returned. Possibly sooner than expected, but I have returned.
Much sooner. Did the man in pink have anything useful?
Well, you see, work with the man in pink did not go for very long. Or his underlings did not really appreciate our assistance, and quite possibly shunned us from further aiding them in any of their quests.
Well, that seems to be quite bothersome.
Yes. And I did not want to disobey one of your visions, and so Oriana suggested that we come back to Aquaria to see if any of your visions have changed for my destiny.
Wow. Do you have the adequate sacrifice?
Of course. And I give that pufferfish.
Okay. She opens the lid and it tries to get away, and she grabs it by its tail and it just inflates. And
That's
she says, simple prey. Simple prey. And then she takes a bite out of it.
Ew.
And her pupils just dilate. And then she lets go of the pufferfish, and then it just kind of like starts spinning around in like this current that just kind of forms from nowhere. and it just keeps spinning. And it's just confused at this point and gives up.
Poor fish.
And she just kind of lays on a reef like, I see a town south of here. Near some woods. Near the coast. I see water. And I see the sea. But I also see something in the distance. I think that's where you must go.
That's it's quite vague, Shifa. Is there any more details that you could send to us? Just something farther south and something in the distance? Your visions have always been so clear.
She blinks a couple times and her eyes are like retracting, and she says she's just thinking about it. And she says something about crowns. There's a bay. A coastal town.
Okay, gotcha.
Near a river. Then there's a forest. And inside the forest, there is a tower. Once a year. When you stand inside the chapel.
I'm sorry, Shifa, can you repeat that last sentence?
You were cutting out.
There's a tower that you can only see during a red moon. And you can only see it from a church inside the town.
Inside the Crystal Town, you say?
No. It's a town near a place that has something to do with crowns.
Okay.
It's
that gives
in
me
a bay,
something.
And what you're looking for is a tower that you can only see during the red moon. And in order to see it, you have to be in a church.
All right. That gives us a direction. What?
Ask her if it's all right that you'll leave, or do you still have to do this Pincus stuff?
No, I believe my destiny has changed now.
Okay.
She's out of it now. After that, she's like,
Please. Thank you, Shifa, for your blessings. We must give her time to rest.
Have fun out there. She kind of lays her head. I think I'm going to take a nap.
It is a sacred art.
She just starts snoring.
What
Chief,
a nice lady.
What a wise old soul. The magics that she uses are ancient and all-knowing, yet peaceful and calm. I wish one day to master them. Well, we have a location, Brianna.
Well, what kind of location did we get? Because I didn't understand any of this.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So, to the south, there is a village near the sea. Something is coming to that village. And it is near something about crowns and a bay. Possibly a bay of crowns. There's the town near the river and the forest. And there's a tower that you can only see during a red moon from a church inside the town. That is where we must go.
Okay. So, my map kind of ends here. Or where does the map end that I bought? At what corner?
So your map ends here.
That's far.
I don't see anything like I don't remember anything on the map that has like a bay or something. This is like the only thing. Maybe in like the Zelhen or whatever. Maybe we can get a better map there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we must go to Zelhen. Oh, wait. Shit. Jefferson.
Shit. Jefferson.
Damn it.
We totally would have forgotten.
We would have gone south. Like, let's go. We're like, fuck the squire.
Sorry, Alex.
Oh, damn it, Jefferson. You're lacking mobility and aquatic breathing.
It's more horses and his dog. Okay,
You're
let's
just sitting there at this outpost, poking out a fire with your horses and Robert. Like, I hope they didn't die. I saw their boat sink.
Oh
shit.
Oh, wait, he could see us from all the way over there.
Like, you guys are in the middle of the ocean, and there was a clear day.
Okay, fine. He's like, oh, hey, there they go.
Okay, bye. Well, do you have anything else to do here? Because it would be nice to not be in a bubble anymore.
Well, I would like to say hello to my mother, and also we can possibly buy any more provisions that we may need, and also I would like to visit my sister's grave if possible, just to
I'm
my blessings.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you, sister.
Oh, have I not told you about my sister?
No.
No. Well. It's not a pleasant tale, I can tell you that. My younger sister, her name was Fia, was one of the gentlest Tritons I knew. She was a priestess of the god Deep Shashelis.
Ariana starts crying.
I'm simply giving her a biography. It's nothing tragic has happened yet.
Still, I know it's gonna be sad. I'm sorry.
Oh, well. All right. She was a priestess of Deep Shashelis. She was quite gifted. She praised him very much so, and she was always looking forward towards peace between all the aquatic nations. And so, she and the other priestesses of Deep Shashelis here went farther west to discuss a peace treaty with a quite ruthless kingdom known as the Zagaran Kingdom. Things did not go well, and they had sent her back to us and all the other priestesses in pieces. Yes. I know. It is quite tragic. But
there will never be a happy day again, ever. I'm so sorry.
It's no. Please look forward to the next day. That's what I did. That's how I got over this. Please,
there's no point in looking forward. I'm so sorry.
It's no. Oriana, please. The whole point in this is to look forward to the new day. Yes, she does not live now, but now she is up in the heavens with Deep Shashelis in the infinite sea. She swims forever, collecting seashells and coral, and it's quite beautiful there. I know that. And I know she is happy there. And when she had first died, it was quite hard for me to deal with, but I moved on. Because I looked forward to a new day, just like you do. And I will continue to do that.
Anymore.
I just hug her in the bubble.
You hug the bubble and you put your hands on Cerise's hands, and she's just looking at you through the sphere like,
Shh, we're having a moment, Sebri. You can join in the hug if you want to.
It's like
halfway there, so she just kind of leans her head against the sphere like, oh.
Okay.
Well, she's just gonna keep crying at this moment. Like she's done. It's
It's over. Yeah, she's a wreck. All right, enough travesties. Enough travesties. Let us go visit Mother.
All right, so Seabreeze like carries her for a little while longer, and then the resilient sphere kind of snaps away, and you're back to your own devices, and fairly warm.
oh, it's not that cold anymore, and I can walk. Thank you, Seabreeze, for holding
You
me.
see, Oriana, things are looking better.
Yeah, just so that I'll be eaten by a giant shark.
You weren't eaten by a giant shark. I was.
It's going to happen.
Oh no. Oh no. Oriana, are you having one of your mood swings again?
I don't have mood swings. Why do you say I have mood swings?
All right. Let us keep going.
No, why do you say I have mood swings?
Well, you know, you tend to be quite in tune with your
away.
emotions. Yes, you seem to be able to connect to one and then also connect to the other in just a very, very short amount of time, a surprisingly short amount of time.
You just only explain moods and mood swings, but you didn't tell me why.
Well, genetics. I can't explain that. Ask your mother.
I don't have mood swings.
No,
This
you
is
do
just
not.
Normal.
Right. Head to my mom.
And whatever doesn't matter. We're gonna die anyways.
What do I do?
Just continue what you're doing.
I'm just gonna go to my mom. Mother, I'm home.
Oh my God. I was laughing so hard I didn't think of a name.
I have one.
Don't listen to any name that she gives. God damn it. You see? Exactly why. Celestina. Yeah, just go with that.
Why would I use those?
Celestina, boom, right there. That's what I could think.
Celestina.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says, "Hi, hello, Danos."
Oh,
And you see her making like a seashell necklace.
Mother, it is good to see you. How do your crafts do?
They're doing all right. Just, I don't really know if I'm going to enchant them or not, because sometimes Danos uses them and expects them to be enchanted so he's ready for battle, and sometimes he just likes wearing them, and I don't know which one I should do anymore. So I just kind of lay them around, and he'll get what he gets.
This is why you two should communicate more. That leads to a healthier relationship.
We're just gonna die anyways after years.
Oriana, you can't speak primordial. Shut up.
God damn it.
So she says, I mean, yes, but you know how your father is. Sometimes he has so much pride that he just doesn't think he needs my magic, and then sometimes he's just in one of those moods where he just wants to get his job done and wear his magical amulet. And sometimes he just doesn't know which one it is, and he just takes whatever he wants.
Well, maybe you should think about, like, labeling. I don't know. Have a section where it just says, these are the magical ones. These are the ones that aren't. These are the ones when you really don't give a crap.
I know, but I do just like keeping him on his toes.
Well, you know, you know him better than I do, Mother.
I mean, sometimes I get scolded, but he loves me.
Yes.
So, how's your journey going?
Well, change of plans. So you know how I was supposed to work with the man in pink and cleanse the darkness from the surface world?
Oh, How's that going?
Terribly, because now I'm doing something completely different.
So, it was just one of those faulty seer moments.
Well,
You know,
I don't think it was faulty. It's just I believe I had to reach that certain point and meet Oriana here, and then that way I could lead to the next vision.
are you sure you met the man in pink?
I absolutely did, and it was quite disappointing because he was not pink at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that you may have missed it. But I mean, if she gave you a new vision, then maybe it was just a reference to his name. You know, sometimes she says things and they aren't what they actually say they are.
Well, I trust the seer's visions with my life. They have led my life this far, and I'm not going to stop here, Mother.
Well, fair enough. That's how I met your husband. Or my husband.
Mother, I don't swing that way.
Just like that, you're gay.
God damn it. It's canon now.
At any time. Just so you know.
If you're ever feeling that way, sweetie, just come talk to me. It's fine.
You saying this to your mother?
No.
Just saying, we can switch genders at any time, and there's a couple big buff Tritons out there that
no, mother,
really
mother,
good at
mother.
hunting.
No, mother, no. Please, stop. Stop. It's coming into my brain. The thoughts are seeping in. Oh no, I must extract them. Oh gosh.
I mean, you still have your room if you need to go occupy yourself. Maybe you can bring your surface friend.
No, mother, those are things I do in private. Please.
What? She doesn't seem to be understanding us.
Well, she does. She will be quite surprised when I relieve myself. You know what I mean, mother. Goodness. Especially since she doesn't know this conversation. Mother, I have a new quest. I'm going south to the Bay of Crowns.
Literally.
Stop making things sexual references.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's always the dolphins.
Yes, we could, but we have to pick up someone else on the way. We acquired a squire, actually.
Is it a Triton Squire?
No, he is human, sadly.
Oh, well, okay.
It is all right. He is quite formidable.
I
Apparently,
mean,
he is a hero in his part of town.
ooh, that's interesting.
Yes, I think that the three of us are going to be quite a good pair. And he also has this beast, which is also a common household pet, but this one is much larger and is probably the size of Oriana here. Oh, by the way, Mother, this is Oriana.
She's just like kicking
hi there.
she's just kicking like some rocks on the ground, which turn out to be snails, and then she's like sorry, and then says like, God damn it, I knew I was gonna kill someone today. God.
Okay, well, she seems bored, so she picks up her pet lobster and then hands it to Oriana.
Well, she looks at it and kind of puts it on the ground. She's like, "Yeah, that's nice, but don't give that to me. I'm not good with that."
She picks it back up and then like signals for you to pet it, and then offers it to you again, but she's still holding it.
I'm pretty sure if I pet it, it'll like claw me. So, pass.
These are our household pets.
Well, people have died from those.
Well, I don't know what people you live with, but for us, lobsters are both a household pet and also a quite healthy meal when you're in some dire circumstances.
So you eat your pets.
Well, not this one. This is Franklin.
That is really barbaric.
Please. Natural selection.
Well, and then she's gonna pet like the tail. She's like gonna do like pet the tail.
Yeah.
Like
Celestina is like, oh well, I guess I'll have it. I'll pet it, and she pets Franklin, and she's like, "Who's a good lobster?" And like puts her face onto it, and it's like got its little like little
Whisker thingies.
Antennas.
whiskers, tendrils like running over her nose.
Yeah, no.
Franklin, don't ever change.
And then she puts Franklin down to go like scuttle away after some fish.
Well, thank you for the offer, Miss Danis. I'm just not really good with animals.
Did she just call me Miss Danis?
Yeah, Miss Danis.
Yes, mother. She doesn't. She does not formally. She's not quite good with royalty. I'm trying to work on her manners.
Well, hopefully you fix her soon, because if you're gonna be making lifelong commitments, traveling the world with this lady, then you better get to know her well.
Please, I trust her with my life, and also I have charged myself onto her well-being.
You know that you're not supposed to be forming relationships with servants, young man.
I am not forming a relationship. I am just trying to protect her. She is only trying to get back to her people. Is it not the duty of a Seaworth protector to protect those who cannot protect themselves? Look at this little one. She is helpless. I need to be there for her.
She kicks another snail, this time on purpose.
God damn it. See, mother? See?
Yes. Well, have fun in your journey. Don't become a stranger up there.
I will not.
Make sure you rub water into your skin every day.
I do, mother. Wait, I totally lost my moisturizer.
My moisturizer.
I ran out like day one. It was scary.
You just rub water into your skin. How hard can it be to find water on the surface?
When you're very far inland, it kind of is.
Oh, I guess it makes sense. I thought they had those little skin things.
Yes, but apparently, mother, they are not very big. I can't really submerge myself entirely in them.
Ariana yawns.
Oh, yes, she is tired. Yes,
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess you should get her out of here then.
I was going to stop by Fia's grave first and give her my blessings, and then I would head out and say goodbye to everyone.
Okay, well, make sure your surfacer doesn't get a cold.
Of course. I know better than that. Also, I mean, she is literally the first surfacer to ever come down here, I believe.
Yeah.
Mother?
I said yes. I know.
Inside check on my mother.
What?
Sure.
Never mind, that's a 2. Yep, sounds legit.
She just laughs nervously. She's like, you may want to go talk to your father soon. And by
Yes,
soon,
yes.
I mean now.
All right. Thank you, mother.
What's the point of all this?
Oriana, mind your manners.
No, I was talking to myself. I mean, why are we doing this again?
Well, because of the quest, you know?
I mean, look at us. Look at you and me, and it's not like we would ever make it anywhere far.
Well, we made it to Aquaria. That's one step, is it not?
Yeah, one step out of a 100,000 feet long race, which we'll never complete. So,
Well,
one step, yes. Woohoo.
we do it one step at a time. You see? Here we are! We're doing another step! And look! Another!
Oh, I think one of my ears just popped.
And I'm just gonna go over to the grave. Yeah, or to the
Okay, so you exit your mom's house, and your father is there. He says, "Son, I have to tell you something, and you know the laws as much as anybody else.
Yes, of course, father. But
And I don't want to scare you, but we may have to kill your surfacer."
Why? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been gone for a month. Refresh me.
You know very well that the law is that if a surfacer somehow finds his way down here, that they aren't really supposed to remember how they got here.
I gave her the royal pardon. Is that not worth it? Worth enough?
Yes, that's enough to save her life, of course. She's your friend, but we can't let her remember this place.
Is there gonna be problems? It looks like there's problems. I know it. What a
Father,
horrible day.
Father, please. She can't even reach down here. There's no way that she could possibly even reach it from the surface.
Yes, but others can.
Who can?
Just takes one little peep from her little surfacer voice, and then somehow people are going to know how to get here, and then they're going to cast their spells just like we do, and then they're going to somehow wind up here, and the next thing you know, this place is going to be crawling with surfacers.
Alright, I'm gonna start talking to him in Primordial, just so Oriana doesn't know what we're saying.
Oh, I thought all of this was primordial. Otherwise, I would
Well, now.
have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We may need to kill your friend. Okay.
I would have
Father.
reacted to that.
Father, please. This girl has no friends whatsoever. She is not even from this plane, as far as I'm concerned. She's trying to get back to her own plane. I'm simply trying to accelerate the process. I'm supposed to make her stronger because she was supposed to perform this feat or battle in order to be accepted back into her clan. I'm simply accelerating that. She
Yes,
is not
you-
even...
Then you can continue to do so. I'm just saying, we modify her memory so she doesn't remember that she came here. She knows that you came here, and we'll send her back up. We'll fix the boat and put it back up there, and we'll put her back in it, and we'll drive the stupid boat out, and it'll be like she was never here. You know that she was here, and you know that she was down here, but she doesn't.
Fine, Father, fine. And the boat is not stupid. We paid good gold for that.
Is
And
everything
also, I
alright?
expect a replacement.
He says, we will dig it up.
Yes. Thank you, Father.
He speaks in common. Come here, surfacer woman. I have need of you.
And that is the moment where I get killed. Okay.
I'm going with him just to make sure nothing fishy happens, by the way.
It's so fun.
She says, are you gonna kill me now because I see where you live?
No, you
Oh.
wouldn't do such a thing.
I
Not
would've
to
done
a
that.
friend of my son's. Come with me to the center.
Or because I've done some other stupid things, which I usually do. Okay.
No,
well, I'll go on
it's-
your stupid center.
It's not stupid.
This is all pointless.
I am just being very public so that people know who you are and can recognize you. How am I supposed to announce your presence if people don't see you?
Very good. Show my face in front of everyone so they can see how stupid it looks like. Got it.
Danos is just hanging his head low, just because he knows what's going to happen. He doesn't like it.
Okay, so he brings you to the center. And he's like, Captain Coral, please perform.
What a
the
stupid
memory."
name.
He says, it's okay. His
Okay.
father was from a surface world, and they had some weird performance. And I don't know why he named it this. Captain is just his rank, but it's okay.
It's still a pretty weird name, even for you fish people here. I mean, I don't know. That's really weird. Not
Oh,
cool.
coming from a surfacer named Oriana.
Both of you,
Yes.
please stop bickering like children.
He says, don't tell me how to speak my voice, son. I will be as childish as I desire.
Father, this is how you lost your finger, remember that?
He says, yes, and I probably shouldn't have given my wife a saber. But
Oh no.
He says, but I still won the argument.
Your stubbornness leads you nowhere, father.
Yep, that's why violence gets you. But at least you made a point.
Yes,
that
please carry on.
That was pretty legit.
Okay. So while you guys are talking about this, Captain Cornell casts Modify Memory, and Orna forgets this place. She just like goes numb for a moment, and he's like, "Okay, quickly back to the surface."
Okay, back to the surface.
He says, "See, was that so hard?"
Well, she's not going to know anything. I'm going to have to explain all this rationally to her.
No, it'll be as if you swam down here by yourself, and she was on the boat. Or alternatively, we could leave the boat sank and just pretend you saved her.
Yes, please, would you do that for me, Daddy?
What the fuck?
Can you also have some dolphins on standby so I can seem heroic as well? Just because it's going to take a bit to get back to the surface without a boat.
Okay.
Thank you, Father. I love you, Daddy. And bow.
So
Ow,
basically, dolphins swim you up back to the surface, and you get to like maybe 100 feet away from the outpost, and then the sea breeze puts Oriana in your arms the last 100 feet, and you're like, yes. And you scurry to the shore as she wakes up, and everyone else is the dolphins and sea breeze are invisible. You guys and you swim to shore, and Oriana's like, wakes up.
What happened? What happened? And she's like coughing out water.
I saved you, Oriana.
Dennis, what happened? Where are you carrying me?
I
What
saved your
happened to
life.
our boat?
See, well, it was quite an adventure, you see. You were on the boat, eating your rice balls like a good little girl, and I swam down to Aquaria, met my parents. They were lovely. And I went to the seer. She gave me a new quest. We need to go south. I have instructions. I will tell you about them later. Also, when I was coming back up and surfacing, there was this giant shark. Yes, it was terrifying. And I fought it off as best as I could, but it got to the boat, and it sank the boat, and it apparently knocked you unconscious with its fin. And I'm like, no, not today. Giant shark, not today.
I don't remember.
You see the giant shark fin kind of jump up behind you guys.
I don't remember any of this. This is horrible. Thank you for saving my life.
Yes, of course. And
This is the greatest day of my life after all.
I fought it with every ounce of my body, and I thought I killed it, but apparently it still lives, and it gave me enough of a window to swim with you back to shore. And here we are now.
You're a true hero, you know that?
Yes.
Thank you so much. You're like such a strong warrior. Thank you.
It's what I do.
Yeah, and then she kind of looks like down, and she looks at you and she's like, "But I know I appreciate all that, but I think you can let me down now."
Oh yes, of course.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you. Yeah, she's like all like wet.
We're all wet. And I'll just start yelling from where I am. Just like literally, just once I drop her, I'm just gonna yell, Jefferson! Jefferson! Where are you, Jefferson?
Over here. And he kind of like runs out of the outpost, and you see some guards follow him. So like, oh no, those two are with me. And the guards are like, oh, those are two you're talking about. Okay, well, good luck. And they like walk away. And Jefferson brings up the two horses over. He says, "Do you need a fire or something?"
I could use a towel. It's like really freezing out here.
I'm actually quite fine. But I mean, if Lady Oriana requires a fire, then we shall have a fire.
He says, "Yeah. I'll get one started." And he does so. He makes a fire and gives her a blanket.
Where did we go to? Like to which? Where is the outpost exactly?
Okay, let me get my map.
I'm sorry.
God damn it, map! Stop fucking with me.
God.
Maps.
I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a
So-
map.
They swam you all the way back here, essentially.
Okay. Okay, that's where the outpost is. Okay, gotcha.
Woo!
All right.
All right.
I would greatly appreciate it if we like kind of just rested here for the night at the outpost and get like warm, you know.
Yes. I think that is quite best for all of us. Jefferson, how long are we gone?
Like 3 days.
What? That is not possible.
What do you mean not possible?
I was like we went to the yes. We rode 2 days. Never mind.
Yes, Oriana. I know you're disoriented. It's fine. It's fine.
I still can't believe you saved my life from this
Yes.
giant shark.
Yes. No need to thank me, and no need to bring it up anymore.
I mean, I
Jefferson's
owe
like-
you my life.
Shark?
Oh, yes. I went to Aquaria. I saw the seer. She gave me a new vision. We must go south, which means we have to ride all around the Damon Sea. Also, I swam back up to the surface. There was a giant shark attack. It sank our boat. It knocked out poor Lady Oriana. I slayed it, or at least I made it run away, and that gave me enough of a window to carry her back to shore.
Jefferson is just scratching the back of his head, and he's like, that's not how I remember it.
What do you mean? That's not how you remember it.
You didn't see it, Jefferson. Who asked you, Jefferson?
Okay.
Are you there, Jefferson?
I mean, I could see, he kind of points out to where your boat was, at least, and he's like, I could see where it was.
Well, I'm sorry, what boat? I don't see a boat. Because you know why? Because it sank. Yes, Jefferson. Yes. Don't fight me on these things.
Alright, if you say so.
Yes.
Just rubs the back of his neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll inside here.
You were unconscious. Whatever.
Okay, so roll deception there.
Oh, that's good, though. Oh, God, there goes my phone.
17.
That's probably going to beat me. Because I rolled a 16, but I don't know what bonus I get to persuasion, if any.
I rolled a 16 too.
Yeah, 17. Does that mean I win?
Roll
Or
again.
does that mean I lose? Okay.
Roll again.
Okay, 16.
18.
So, Oriana, you know he's not telling the truth, but every time you try to recall what happened, it just never comes up. It's like you're like just doesn't come up. Nothing clicks.
I don't know. This story seems really fishy to me.
Oriana, you have taken much damage today. You must rest your little head. Please go to bed.
Did I take damage? Was I hurt?
Injuries.
I gave you potions.
Really?
Yes, you have been healed from them. It was a long battle.
So you don't have potions anymore? Does that mean we?
No, I actually do have potions. I have 2 left. I used 2 of them on you because that shark did a number on you.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Danas. I still don't quite believe the whole story, but you seem really convinced. Well, I guess I owe you my life.
Oh, please, no need to.
Forever.
Well, no, I'm the one who's supposed to be protecting you.
Well, you did. And,
Yes.
yeah, okay. I think I just need to sleep over it, and
Yes,
maybe
yes.
my memory will come back, because it's really like I'm trying to remember this, but it just doesn't come back. Like it's like I don't even remember being like like the water being unstable or anything, like, or I don't know. I don't remember anything. Nor can I see scratches. And
It all
like,
happened so fast, Oriana.
but my body's like entirely good. Like I don't have any scratches from like a giant shark.
Those were really good potions.
Okay. Maybe we should just sleep over it.
Yes.
Thank you again. I
It's
knew
my
it.
pleasure.
Best day of my life.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to sleep.
And I sleep.
God.
What a douchebag.
God.
So Jefferson and Robert take the first watch.
Oh yeah. Hey Jefferson, take a watch. Are we in the outpost?
I mean, yeah, but you still have to watch each other. Cards aren't 100% clean, you know.
Also, I'm trancing.
Oh yeah.
you
So
need
he
to take
stays
that
up for the
watch.
4 hours and then goes to sleep. Just hard.
And then Oriana, your second watch, right? And I'll be third.
Probably.
No petty thieves tonight.
Tonight.
So it's the next morning, and you guys are fully rested.
Whew. What a morning. Does anyone want some eggs? Does anyone have eggs? I want eggs.
And I think that's what we're going to call it for tonight.
Goddamn douchebag. I was like, I fucking saved your life. Like, no.
Well, hey, Alex gave the idea. And I'm
course,
like,
'cause
oh, fuck.
it's your character to be heroic.
Of course, man. Of course you'd take that. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, please, daddy.
You know that's gonna come back to you at one point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%.
Okay. Just saying.
All right. So thanks you two for playing this, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right. Bye, broadcast.
Bye, broadcast.
Bye-bye.